in a 3-star attack right now, and they're about to clear this last structure right here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where are they going? Hey, what's up, guys? Joe here, coming at you today with a Town Hall 9 strategy. If you like the Queen Walk or Queen Charge and you like LaLoon, this is the one for you. This thing is super powerful. In the current replay, we got a level 20 Queen doing it. Ollie's doing it with a level 20 Queen. I wouldn't recommend anything lower than that. Basically, we're going after 2 air defenses, the Archer Queen and the Clan Castle if we can get it. And then we just basically transition into the super strong LaLoon portion of the air attack. So, we're going to do some live planning on this one and a live replay, as well as watching the current ones. And then we're going to go to the pros. I got a replay from the Champions World League Light action from Elite Gaming. I think it's Ashpack. Ashpack provides us with some great content. So Ollie right here has already taken out an air defense. He's already taken out the Clan Castle troops. And then he's going to work the Queen in and take out the Archer Queen. Once the enemy Archer Queen falls, he'll also get a little bit more value out of his Queen Walker, his Queen Charge in this case, and take down the air set Expo, which is very important, and this takes a lot of heat off the LaLoon portion. So then once that Expo falls, he transitions into the LaLoon portion, dropping his hounds, using a haste spell to get in on that air defense since he has another 3 air defenses to go in on. He also brings a Clan Castle Lava Hound. So he has 3 Lava Hounds in this composition, only 4 healers on the Archer Queen. So that's really all you need in order to walk. And then he brings in haste. He hastes a couple of balloons in on that last air defense and ends up with Lava Hounds that don't even pop. So, I mean, obviously he did it a little too well with his air portion because he didn't allow his the Lava Pups or the Lava Hounds in order to take the damage required in order to pop them. But it doesn't really matter. The base falls regardless. Balloons overpower the base along with the Archer Queen over in the eastern portion of the base, taking out structures. At this point, it's all clean up. He has plenty of troops in his queue to assist with taking out the remaining structures. So the key highlight from this attack replay here was the level of the Archer Queen. It can be done with something less than a max level 30 Queen at Town Hall 9. A couple of pups just taking their sweet time. There's only 2 pups over in the east or southeast, but he has that Barbarian King to rage up and get in there and take it out, as well as the remaining balloons to work in. So we'll go ahead and speed this replay up and end it. And let's go ahead and jump into a live raid with myself. All right, let's go ahead and do a quick planning session. First time ever doing this attack in a live war, and you know, sometimes you got to feel things out and see how it goes. You already see the score there, so you already know where this goes. So I'll go ahead and zoom all the way out and identify all of the builder's huts in the corners. There's a builder hut in each corner. You know, we know what to do there, even though we may or may not have messed that up. Anyways, so the northwestern side of the base, the whole western side, all the way up, it has 2 air defenses, easily given up. And then on the opposite side, you have 2 more air defenses. So I really wanted to bring my Archer Queen in through this side and just walk her up this whole side of the base. Not a whole lot of work being done there. I was going to drop my king down here, take out these structures. That way it forced my queen to go north instead of going around the south. Now, also on this other side here, we have obviously the town hall and then a couple of locations where there could be Teslas. Also, the Archer Queen is standing right next to a defensive structure. So that's, you know, obviously let's disregard her level here. Obviously a level 8 Queen is not really much of anything in these types of wars, especially against my heroes. However, when there is a hero or an Archer Queen in this case standing next to a defense, a group of balloons are going to go after the defense. So when the Queen is standing there trying to shoot them, that tells you that splash damage from the balloons is going to crush her soul. So anyways, let's go get this thing fired up real quick and get this over with. That way we're not dragging this out. Archer Queen's down. Kind of hold off on the healers just because of the threat of seeking air mines. You know, now that they take out healers, I only have 4 healers in this raid here. Drop a wizard to assist with the Barbarian King. Send the Barbarian King down and then also the wizards. And then I start trickling in the wall breakers. Send the scout in. And then the Archer Queen's going to turn up and go where I wanted her to, inside this compartment to go after this air defense. Barbarian King, you also have to pay attention to his ability as his health continues to gradually go down. and the wizards are supposed to be following behind. You're kind of using that Barbarian King as a golem instead of actually bringing a golem. In this case, we don't really need one, to tell the truth. So the Barbarian King is going to go down. We've used his ability. He's already drawn the clan castle, which actually turned out to be a lava hound. So not a big threat there for the Archer Queen, but it becomes a time issue with it being a lava hound. So I dropped the rage spell to get her health back up since there's an archer tower firing. And I also dropped that wizard for the purpose of going in on the hound and helping the queen, preparing for this lava hound to pop. And I dropped the poison, and then I dropped the second poison where the healers are, because the pups are going to just flare out, and then they're going to go after the healers. And I couldn't afford to lose any more healers when I have 3 at this point, because I lost one a moment ago. Anyway, so we got the baby dragon working up in the north. There's nothing in range of air defense wise, minus that seeking air mine that just took it out. So that's going to happen. You're going to have that problem every once in a while. So anyways, 2 air defenses are down. We're going to go ahead and transition into the LaLoon portion. Spreading out those balloons. Got a lot better with spreading out the balloons, using a haste spell to help the group of balloons get in on the base a little bit faster to take out that air defense, since the hounds are going to be traveling through a heavy, dense defensive area. The Archer Queen is fine. We don't have to worry about her too much. And then the balloons part and go after that mortar, taking out the queen immediately. Not a whole lot of feedback there. Maybe if it was a higher level queen, she might have put those 2 balloons down, but either way, a group of balloons would have gone in on that location and taken down that Archer Queen as well as that mortar. So all the defenses are down, and the max level hound that was in the clan castle did not pop. But at this point right here, we're looking pretty good. It looks like a 3-star. We're doing really well. The Archer Queen, go ahead and use her ability to drop those archers to assist her in cleanup. The balloons, we have a large group of balloons, all stacked together, and they're going to drop their payload and take out structures in a quick manner, as well as your one individual lava hound. But he's not a whole lot, not that great. It would be a whole lot better if he was popped. Anyway, so we're looking at a 3-star attack right now, and they're about to clear this last structure right here. Wait a minute. Where are they going? Builder's hut up north. Oh my goodness. So, note to self, always pay attention, zoom out, and get the builder's huts. Plan for those. I expected the Archer Queen to take those out, and she obviously bypassed. It was not in her range. So, let's go ahead and carry on. Yeah, way to go, Joe. You really did a great job there. Anyway, so moving into the CWLL Action Elite Gaming Ash Pack, this is kind of where we picked this one up over, at least in Paradox. This is where we saw it. Ash Pack does a really great job maneuvering Archer Queens, using his Barbarian King and Wizards. The Barbarian King is basically used as a golem without actually having the golem, and this is due to his level, obviously. Level 30 King, he can sustain a little bit of damage. Uses the baby dragons over in the far east to help set the funnel and guide his queen into the base, using the wall breakers to open that first compartment and get the queen in, dropping his rage spell in order to take care of this, clan castle troops. So using the poison spell and allows his queen to work, taking out the enemy CC, and then he goes into the air sweeper, and then he's going after that second air defense over in the next compartment. The Archer Queen here is actually on the back end of the attack. He did not go in where the Archer Queen was, and that's why he has the skeleton spell in his queue for use. But he's going to use his Archer Queen to go in and go after the splash damage in the wizard towers, as well as working on an expo and getting rid of an expo. So he rages her again, boosts her health back up as well as her strength, getting rid of the expo, and then he should be transitioning in the air, getting the lava hound down, and then chasing it with balloons. Now, there's 2 air defenses on the opposite side of the base, so he comes in on the opposite flank, allowing the Archer Queen, the enemy Archer Queen, to lock on to his lava hounds. This does 2 things here. It assists with popping the lava hound, and then he drops the skeleton spell on the distracted Archer Queen. She's distracted at this point. The only problem there was the 2 defenses that were sitting behind that Archer Queen were still remaining, and the Archer Queen ends up chasing after the lava hound. So the skeleton spell wasn't really as effective here. I do have a video made on that, which will be linked in this video. But anyways, it did end up working. The Archer Queen ended up chasing, and it turned it basically into a Queen pop. Once the Lava Hound popped, it took the Archer Queen down, as well as his Archer Queen was already there in order to save the day, just in case the enemy Archer Queen did win. So again, great planning by Ashpack, and this is really the professional way on how to handle this attack strategy, something to learn from here. Hopefully you picked up some things that you can apply to your own wars. I will continue to be working on this one myself, and yeah, got a little bit of a swag rage there. Thanks for watching, guys.